Hello, welcome to Climbing Daily. We're here at the Arc'teryx stand in ISPO with Luka Lindic and Ines Papert. Now, Ines, last time we met was in the summer when we went running, which was fun. And Ines, you were talking about your upcoming trip to China. Since then, you've come back. How did it all go?
You know, it's been my third attempt to that mountain, to the same route, same area, but different approach. So I learned from my previous attempts that the logistic is probably smarter coming from China this time.
So Luka, you were Ines's partner on this route. Can you just tell me a bit about the route? So what the name is, the difficulties of the route, and a bit about it.
So the route is like probably the most obvious one on the face. It's like a corner, big, huge corner, which fills with ice if you are lucky. And we were really lucky, so most of the route was like perfect water ice with few moves of mixed. We named our route Lost in China. It's quite a remote part where we were climbing. More or less no one speaks English or any other language, so we were lucky that Chinese photographer Rocker joined us. So at the end he was not only a photographer but also the communication tool with the locals. I think even though we had a snowstorm in the afternoon of the first day, we were really lucky with conditions. So we were able to climb most of the route already before the storm came in.
So talk to me a bit about length of the route and difficulties of it.
The entire climb is about 1,200 meters high, and the mountain is just below 6,000 meters. So the difficulty is not super high since we had really good conditions. But my previous attempts, it's been really hard and it took lots of time, which, you know, the crux on that mountain is being as fast as possible in Alpine style with the smallest like backup you can have gear-wise. And so the conditions, I think also the team, this route has been attempted quite a few times since it's the most obvious line I personally have ever seen. And it's a beauty, it's just a beauty. And once you top on this highest like spot of the mountain, it's just after so many time you spend in this mountain range, just a special moment. Yeah.
How many days did you spend on the wall in all?
So we had only one bivy on the climb. Basically, first day we climbed more or less whole face, except 2 pitches. And then the next day we climbed those 2 pitches, a short summit ridge, and rappelled all the way back to ABC. So in 2 days we climbed and descended the whole face.
I mean, the route being called Lost in China, obviously this is a pretty tricky place to get to. Do you think there's a lot more potential in that mountain range for unclimbed routes?
I think that was the most attempted line in that mountain range, and the most obvious line. There is still some potential, but I think the most brilliant one is climbed now. That's the bad news for the community.
I reckon you're just saying that so people don't turn up. Are there any specific mountains that you want to climb together that you got your eye on?
Yeah, there is quite a few in our mind. The list is quite long, and yeah, Scandinavia is the place to go next. Yeah, depending on conditions, but
Good fish.
And good what?
Good fish.
Good fish. That is an absolute necessity of an alpine climb.
yeah, unfortunately.
Well, what's the point in going on? Anyway. So guys, please let me know when you come back from that trip, and congratulations with the new route. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.